So if I've got 1 minute with somebody and they've got neck and shoulder issues, this would be the spot I would go to. Number one spot, straight up, hold it and wait.
Well, that's a money spot, isn't it, man? Bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Effective. No mucking around. Straight into a point of pain.
Yep.
And release it, soften it, melt it.
Yep.
Oh.
G'day guys, Ninja, Darcy here.
Hey mate.
Today we're going to do the most important muscle in the whole body, I reckon. Most important for humans because they get so bloody stressed. They've got this spot in their shoulder blade here, and we reckon it's the integral. If you can hit this one well, really effective, you can change people's lives.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Darcy?
Yeah, neck pain, shoulder pain. It's probably the most common muscle that I treat, and you've treated over the past 20 plus years of being a body worker.
Yeah.
So most of you will be able to resonate with this pain that you've felt in the shoulder blade, or you've had restricted range of motion in your neck, or your scapula just feels clunky and clicky. So what is it?
The money spot. It's a money spot.
Let's do it.
It's it's just
Levator, scapula, rhomboid.
Scap. It's sort of like there's a junction point in here, and so there's a few different muscles that intercept in here, and then we hit in here. So it's right where it joins onto that bone, the scapula, and we want to pin it and hold it and wait for it to melt, because it kind of zoots straight up into your head, in the base of your skull, into your neck, but it can also kind of go down your arm. So it's like a nexus point, like a lot of different things are crossing over here.
Yeah.
So we need to kind of go through layer after layer, but we've got to hit that tendon right where it inserts onto that bone, because that's the origin, the origin of the pain. So attachment is a source of suffering, we say in these videos. So where it attaches on here, it's the source. So doesn't look like we're doing much, but for Das, he would be feeling
It's so good.
all sorts. And like when I just change angles, just these little bits, I'm just moving my body like that.
Yeah.
It just sort of shifts that direction of the force, and I can kind of hit into different aspects of that real bound up area, or it's just really solidified up, and it's just not functioning well anymore.
Yeah.
And I just think, as a human, we sit a lot, we stress a lot. This is kind of where we carry it all. So it's sort of like we carry a load here, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's where we get the privilege of working with people, and we can kind of work on this physical level. But when we can connect really well with somebody, we can go deeper as well, because people can tell us about their stress, empty their cup, and it just feels so much better when you have somebody that can listen to you, So, the hairdressers, the beauty therapists, all these kind of people, even the people in the cafe or whatever, they don't realise it, but they're the best kind of counsellors, So it's same with the body workers. We can hold space for people while we're kind of doing this deep plumbing work.
Yeah.
So you can just see I haven't really moved on that one spot. I've just done it with the pisiform, that part of my hand, where there's like a mountain range in line with my little finger, just in the heel of the hand there, and I can really work it like that. So I can kind of, just same spot on Das, and feel like I'm just rolling over just little aspects of it, but it's that same spot.
Yeah.
I might come out slowly and just show you another. So we can go into that with the elbow as well, so we can kind of take the slack.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. We hit it like that. So once you kind of tune in, it can be quite an easy stroke to deliver. But what we'll say is, like, you got to tailor it. Even though it looks like I'm just doing a simple move, just holding, I'm really tailoring in, tuning in to what Das needs, sort of getting feedback from those tissues, feeling into how it's responding, and then just following the leads as the more solid bits kind of appear. Stuff will melt and you can sink into it. More solid bits appear, and then you kind of bear into that. Like that. I can feel them going down into a spot. Where it's going up before I'm bearing down into a spot.
That's a lot of my shoulder pain there, man. I can feel, resonate with some shoulder stuff I've had. It's into my forearm and it's good.
Yeah. So I'm just going to give you one more little thing. So we could just hold with the palm for 15 minutes, elbow 15 minutes, but we can also so you're not in the light. So just a thumb can be just as much as that. So if I've got 1 minute with somebody and they've got neck and shoulder issues, this would be the spot I would go to. Number one spot, straight up, hold it and wait.
Well, that's a money spot, isn't it, man? Bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Effective. No mucking around. Straight into a point of pain.
Yep.
And release it, soften it, melt it.
Yep.
Yeah. Another thing that's interesting about this point, man, is like humans and being on their devices and having our head and our posture in a position that's like more forward and rounded and looking down. This muscle is responsible for holding your scapula up and elevating your scapula, but it's also going to stretch and be elongated the further we put our head down. So like it's going to be what we call taut, which is like long and weak, and that for the body, it doesn't like it. It gets angry, it gets built up with trigger points and adhesions, and you end up with things like headaches or shoulder discomfort or just lack of range of motion in that joint. So pinning this is going to have, as you said, it's a nexus point. It can be shoulder, it can be neck, it can be breathing, it can be scapula. There's so many complex crossover points that it's affecting.
Yeah. We did a video maybe 4 or 5 years ago, Darcy. Had Aaron on the toilet and in the gym.
Yeah.
You remember that one? We said the more forward your head is, the heavier head is, the more stress there is on your
joints,
whole joints and body and that.
Yeah.
So, but just in general, that one word, stress.
Yeah.
It can be physical, but it can also be emotional, financial, relationship, whatever it kind of is, mental stress. But you can still treat it the same way through the body. Yeah. This is a good way to open that up because it does represent the stress that's kind of put into your body. So you work on that stress, but you can also kind of have a chat while you're getting the work done, and you'll understand things so much better.
Well, this area is one of those spots too, isn't it, man, where we hold a lot of emotional stress and trauma and tension from, I guess, being nervous or anxious. We sort of elevate and hide between our shoulder blades and I guess that's an area that people probably just want to relax their shoulders and switch off for the day and just get on a massage table and get some release work. It's going to help with their stress levels and just for them to allow them to be able to switch off. Move through life without pain.
How's that feel?
To be fair, man, there's just one more little
spot. You want another? All right.
Just there. Yeah.
I was going to wrap up the video.
Nah, sorry, man.
No, we got to fix this bloke.
Yeah.
I've got to go around this way so you can see. So, just a slightly different spot, and I'm going to do a little scoop along it as well. So I'm going to go in here where it joins onto the scap, but then I can feel it's more in here a bit.
Yeah.
So just through there.
Oh, yeah.
So like we said before, tailor. Got to tailor. Don't just make cookies. Cookie cutter.
Oh.
It's tailored to the person. They intuitively know.
Yeah.
They know where their stuck spots are, and they can guide you. And sometimes they don't know, and you've got to go and explore, and then they kind of get blown away by how tight certain areas that you didn't have any awareness of. But a lot of times people kind of know where their spots are, and then when you hit them, they resonate as well. Like they know that it's good for them. It's an investment in their future freedom. So that's what we want. That's what we're all about, is getting people out of pain, getting them to be able to do whatever they want to do in their life. So, yeah, just hang out with your family and friends and have fun. It's what it's all about. Through there.
Yep.
Yeah, I can feel pushback in there too, man. A bit of flickering.
Yeah.
So,
feels good.
Taut
Really
and
good.
tight. Nailing it.
Nailing it, man. Feels so nice.
Yeah, so it probably looks like I haven't moved, but I've actually moved probably a centimetre or two and just tried to really flush through, but stretch that fascia out. That's kind of the key thing. So if the fascia's all hardened up, dehydrated, bunched together, compressed, we're trying to stretch it and allow all the shit that's caught in it to escape, all that scarring, you know, the bad calcium and stuff like that. Then we kind of let the blood flood in to repair it. So it's detoxing it first, then you can flood in and nourish it, and then you live free. So clean first, build second, live free. All in front of your very eyes.
That's the lifestyle we want, man.
Yeah, we want to be free.
It's what we want for everyone else too.
Yeah. There you go.
That's fixed.
It's fixed. Done. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.